All right, chat room, let me know when you see me and hear me and where that happens. Thank you, Flying Out, for that vote of confidence. Um, 3 above. Oh my gosh. Nobody yet? Oh, on YouTube? Okay, Bill, thank you. Okay, you hear me? And we're on the website. Wow. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on both YouTube and gizwiz.tv, and we started dead on time, so nothing can stop.
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
It is regular, old-fashioned, totally unimproved Giz Fiz with careful engineering, as you'll see as I gently fade the music. Well, that's a very quick fade. Okay, a very quick fade. Okay, so it's Giz Fiz. We've totally lost track of the numbers, what number show this is, but we're going to do the usual stuff. We have photos that you captioned, photos from George Davis, and facts from George Davis. We're going to do some logo, some facts from I'm Not Saying You're Stupid game, and we'll do a couple of fact or crap, a snappy answer, match game, and meet Charlie the dog. So we'll be out of here by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know what? Since George has been catching the show live now, I think he sort of knows when it's a new show. And Chad's been really good getting us on the air pretty prompt most of the time. We are on at the dot of 8:30. Okay, so we're going to start with photos from George Davis. And this is, it probably leaped ahead. Not only did it leap ahead, it leaped to the end. Don't peek, don't peek. No one peek. Okay. Photo number 1. Man riding a bike down a narrow lane in the snow. Okay, so we're looking for captions for that. That description is if you're just listening, and I will do it again. Man riding a bike in the snow and riding down a narrow lane of trees. Okay, so we need... just go back to the full shot to see what that... Oh, those streetlights are nice. I didn't even notice them at first. Okay. Streetlights and streetlights on one side, but trees on both sides. Brave soul. I wish it were a sunny beach. I like those street lamps. Pack NW's commute. Nice lane at night, especially with light snow under the light. I think the moon has dandruff, says Caesar. Going to buy snow tires, says iTech. Paul says, I have brakes on my bike, but they don't matter. Pack says, haha, thank goodness I don't need to commute anymore. Oh, that's a personal comment. Flying out, I should have put on my chains. Dan, I got to pedal faster to get to the Technicolor part of town. Hawks delivery, it's a snow job. Ranger Rick, wrong transportation. I need a full springtime. James reminds me of delivering papers in a Michigan winter. It's going to be slow and a snowy ride today, says Giz1. I wish the snow came down in flavors, says Caesar. Paul says world's smallest snow plow. Spaceman, they studied bike. Tires worked great. Bill says bicycles, rather have a warm car. And we'll end with Johnny B. This is my snow plow bike. It plows a 2-inch wide path for bikes to ride. All right, let's get George's photo full. And George says, for the man riding a bike in the snow, my caption is, I'll ride this path for about 2 hours before it starts raining very heavily later today. Okay, let's go to George's second photo. Okay, simply, it is a lot of birds on 3 phone wires or some kind of wires. A ton of birds sitting on wires that are attached to a really beat up old pole. All right. Birds on a wire. This place is for the birds. Alfred Hitchcock must be nearby. Car wash nightmare. No wonder the power went out. Don't park under the tree. Talk about hanging on a wire. I think this is a meeting of the colorful birds to order. Got to be a car right below them. Quite a chorus. Bagoo says, Giz Fiz fans meet up. What time does the meeting start, says Martron. iTech calls this a bird porta potty. Spaceman says, one more bird and the wires come down. A warm area for the birds, says Ranger Rick. Dan, why a bird? D-Class says, we're all here for choir practice. Jamma B, I love when they murate away. Giz 1, what's my line? Tang 5 says, poop on 3. Bill says, the unlucky birds on the lower line are getting hit with you know what. And we'll end with Paul, painting white lines on the road the slow way. Oh, that's good. Let's see what George put. For lots of birds sitting on 3 wires, my caption is, hey, you guys, you have to move over a little bit to make room for more birds. Okay. All right, we'll go to photo 3 from George. Wow. George says this is just called the Mothman costume. That is some weird, looks like AI, right? Mothman costume. Or a man wearing a moth head mask. Your choice for your caption. Okay. Definitely AI. My new Halloween costume, you like it, says Pack. Tank says, you call that art? Spaceman said AI on acid. Getting ready for the Mardi Gras, says Magoo. ZX says donuts. New Musk robot, says Ranger Rick. The Mothman cometh, Johnny B. Bad. The Moth Mash, Giz 1. Sees this is what happens when you made a bird a cat and make it into a robot. J-Mez, the bow tie is a nod to normalcy. iTech going to get one of these for the party. Invitation said moth formal, says Dale. Flying out, lost iron butterfly cover. Dan says, don't ask about the moth balls. Oh, that's funny. Giz 1, Mothman turned into dogma. Dick, you put, oh, you know what? I have to go back to the full because it did advance to the next photo. Okay. I don't know why it does that. It's on don't whatever you click when it says don't automatically photo. All right, so back to Mothman. This is what happens when you kill a moth. Oh my God. Does this person have a motha? Oh God. Mothman gets an eye exam. Eye tech left, if that's the party I'm referring to. Not sure what that is. And we'll end with, we're talking about the moth now. The computer went to the dog. Next, one more. Come on, the Mothman. Bow tie, bow hair. Okay. Okay. George says, for the Mothman costume, my caption is, you know, Kent, I think you have a pretty good chance of winning the Halloween contest this year. And I bet you can all guess what the next photo is. Oh, that is, George just describes it as a cute doggy face. A cute doggy face. You know what? There's a thing here that says pause media. Let's just hit that. Okay. Let's go to this. Are you talking to me? Does look like that. Feed me. Tombo was talking to me. Giz one, feed me. Charlie's babysitter. Heckanos. One more snack and I'll stop begging. Dog wondering what the next photo will be. My God, I can't keep up. Bet you can't tell I'm actually happy. Aren't all the treats for me? I just ate a moth. I hope that's not my food. You're one of my favorite treats. This is my audition for the dog food commercial. Can't you throw me a bone? Doggy trying to figure out the last Mothman. Can Charlie come out to play? He found out there are no treats allowed on his new diet. It's a dog's life. Feed me. Dog-faced pony soldier. Let me tell you what I think of AI. Where's Charlie? I really didn't do it. Want to go for a walk, and we'll end with Tombo because my voice is going. Pan down to see my tail wagging. All right. Let's see. George said, for the cute dog face, my caption is, you know, by looking into your eyes, I can almost tell you understand me, right? Dogs always do it. It does look like. It always reminds me of, just say it one more time. I almost know what you're saying. Okay. Now we'll see if this will go to the next one. Okay. And then I'm going to hit pause again. So let's see if that will stop this thing from moving on. Bucket on a tree gathering maple sap is the photo. Bucket on a tree gathering maple sap. Okay. Sap collecting, says Stephen. This is where real maple syrup comes from, says Pack. Maple syrup factory, L.A. Eric, Hawks Post, how sweet. Someone turn this thing on, please, flying out. Oh, God, you guys have got... hurry up, the pancakes are almost ready. Sticky job, but I got to make a living. Bring the pancakes out here. This tree prefers to stand up and not sit down when doing this. What's sap? Syrup time in the Northeast. Break out the waffles. Mrs. Butterworth's backyard. There's a clog called the plumber. Do you think this bucket is large? Wait until you see the pancakes. For all you saps, it doesn't start acting good until it's been boiled down. This tree is peeing in public. Hey, that's an oak tree. Maple syrup on the way. The pancakes are done. What do you mean this will take days to make syrup? My bucket's got a hole in it. Pass the straw, sap sucker. And we'll end with, and now the chat room suddenly goes dead. We'll end with, mm, 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 mm. Let me go back up and chat room one more. If not, we'll end with pass the straw, sap sucker. Oh, okay. We'll end with that's the bucket list from Dan. All right. George says, for the bucket on a tree gathering maple sap, my caption is about another 2 hours of gathering sap, and this bucket will be pretty full. All right. And 6 of 6. Oh, 6 of 6. The caption is, I know for sure the chat room will be upset with me if I don't send in at least one picture of some pastry. And it is a half dozen nicely decorated donuts. Half dozen nicely decorated donuts. No two decorations the same. George is torturing me, L.A. Eric. I'll have all 6. What are you having? Sweet for Valentine's Day. Yes, coffee needed. iTech. Yeah, absolutely. I ordered old fashions. They look like donuts, but they're really plastic chew toys. Enjoy. These should be nice with that sap. Now I'm upset because I wanted one early, but I couldn't get any. Brew some coffee and we're all set. Which way to Dunkin'? It's missing the Angus beef donut. A sweet Valentine's Day gift. Now, this is what the dog was staring at. There are dog toys that look exactly like that. Becky says, no, no, no. James, my blood sugar just shot up in anticipation. And we'll end with, I guess we're going to end with all chocolate next time, please. Oh, no. We'll end with pack 2. I'll take the one with the sprinkles, since they all have sprinkles. George said, for the box of donuts. Oh, his caption was, I'm sure the chat room will be upset if I don't have some pastries in a photo. Okay. Now we have facts from George Davis. Fact or fiction, or true or false, I guess. Of all the years that Gilligan's Island was on TV, a first or last name was never revealed. True or false? Of all the years that Gilligan's Island was on TV, they never revealed a first or last name. True. Oh. True. People overthink. Gilligan. Yes, it was just called Gilligan. This is true. This is true. Oh, this is very interesting. True or false? It has been found that playing video games does more for actual depression than real therapy. True or false? It has been found that playing video games actually does more for actual depression than real therapy. True or false? Video games are real therapy. So, it's right down the middle. Tang says, true for some people, not likely severe acute depression. True. Hey, Dwindle. True. Martron says, true, and it's cheaper. It is true. They don't give the source, though. Oh, this is great. It's a great true or false question. In 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre, and it received more visitors looking at the empty space than when it was actually there. Have a guess?
No idea. That's a good question.
It's great, isn't it? In 2011, the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre. It received more visitors who came to look at the empty space than when it was there. It's leaning toward true. Spaceman said that's what made it famous. Paul said it's true, and it was spooky because the eyes still followed you. It is true, okay? It is a fact. These are fascinating. In Webster's dictionary, there was a word in there for 5 years that did not exist. In Webster's dictionary, there was a word in there for 5 years that didn't really exist. What'd you guess?
False.
You'd say false? Okay.
Everybody seems to think it's true.
Boy, look at this. Everybody's in with true. True. Ranger Rick said true because there's no autocorrection. Jamma B says if it's in the dictionary, it exists. True. And the word was doid. D-O-R-D. I wonder if it must have had an explanation after it, right? Doid. D-O-R-D. This reminds me of one year I did a mad I wrote a mad paperback, and Bill said, I got you a $5,000 advance. I said, oh, that's a lot, right? And he said, oh, absolutely. He said, it's supposed to be $1,000. He said, but no one at Warner the contract is like 30 pages. He said, no one at Warner ever reads contracts. He said, so every time I send in a contract for a new book, I just make it 1,000 more. So Frank Jacobs got 4,000, and whoever it was before me got 3,000. Everybody instead of 1,000. And Bill told me that his initial contract with Warner Brothers has a clause in it that says, I, William M. Gaines, retain the right to be unreasonable. And they signed that contract too. He said they don't read this stuff. So if you sign anything, make sure you read it. Oh, okay. This is come up with a number. In Beijing, how many people live underground in nuclear bomb shelters? In Beijing, how many people are living underground in nuclear bomb shelters? God, I don't. Is it fear of bombs, or is it just that there's no place to live there? 500,000. Got a guess?
Well, I'm not good at this.
Okay, 4 million, 1 million, 2 million, 50,000. I'm in with 500,000. 30,000. Wow. Well, this is all over the line. It's a very hard question. In Beijing, how many people are living underground in nuclear bomb shelters? 1 million. Oh, Magoo! You just got it? Pack? 1 million? Several other 1 millions in by too. 1 million. This last one I'm not going to, I'll just tell you because it's a very moving fact. During 9/11, Roselle, a seeing eye dog, led its blind owner down 78 stairways and out of the World Trade Center. And George, after that, just said, this is an amazing fact. During 9/11, Roselle, a seeing eye dog, led its blind owner down 78 stairways and out of the World Trade Center. George ends with, thank you, everybody. You did a great job this week on the captions, as always. In my facts section of the show, I always tried to send something where we are learning something new besides having fun. If you learn one new thing each week, you better yourself, and I think that's very important. I would have loved to have been a teacher in my earlier years. I would have thought how lucky I would be to be able to get up in the morning and go teach kids some new things. How awesome. I would make learning as much fun as possible for them and not let it be a chore. Be good until we get together again real soon. Bye, George. George, thank you. That was great. Well, Georgia, we're learning stuff all the time. It's great. George, if you're not, I know you've been watching the show. Thanks, George. Thank you, George. George, George, you're aces. George, you're an amazing man. George, how are you doing? Thanks, George. George, I love you, says Becky. Thanks, George. I learn one new thing every day. Unfortunately, I forget 20 to 30 other things. That was Spaceman. Thank you, George. Thanks, Teach, says Dwindle. Eric says, by George, I think he's got it. And Magoo says, George, happy Valentine's Day. A lot of thanks. Oh, and Magoo, speaking of thanks, Magoo sent Dennis and I some funny Valentine's Day things, but she knows Dennis loves giraffes. And she sent this. This is so clever. Okay. I guess this is how a giraffe dresses in winter. I think that is so clever. Okay. We will do some. I don't know where. I bought a cheap game at Five Below because it had questions in it. Finish the title of Jim Henson's hit TV movie special in 1977, Emmett Otter's blank. Emmett Otter's blank. Finished the title of Jim Henson's TV movie special in 1977. Boy, I don't know. Do you know this at all? Boy, the chat room doesn't either. Let me look at the card.
It's a strange question, too.
It is a strange question. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, one person has it. Dan has it. Dan Dooku. It is Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Somebody else had it earlier.
Someone did have that early? Oh, okay, okay. 2 people had it. Wow. Oh, chat room, you're going to get this. When you rented a movie from Blockbuster, what sticker was on each VHS tape? Had a phrase on it. When you rented a movie from Blockbuster, what stickered phrase was on every VHS? Yes. Did you know that?
Rewind.
Yes, exactly. Rewind. Oh, actually, you all have it. Be kind, rewind. Very good. You're going to get this, chat room. In 1974, what Chicago building was given the title of world's tallest building, and it remained that for 22 years. 1947, what Chicago building was given the title world's tallest building, and it remained that for 22 years. That's my answer too. Let's see. It is indeed the Sears Tower. Yeah, you knew that too. Dennis knew that. Okay. Oh, you know what? You might know this, chat room. On this TV show, Vinny used the catchphrase, "Up your nose with a rubber hose." On this TV show, Vinny used the catchphrase, "Up your nose with a with a rubber hose." Oh my gosh. Did you know that?
Welcome back, Carter.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Welcome back, Carter. Wow. I have no idea about the last question on this card. This teenage actor and 70s heartthrob had a hit with the disco sounding "I Was Made for Dancin'." This teenage actor and 70s heartthrob had a hit with the disco sounding "I Was Made for Dancing." Wow. The same winner from the last question has it again. I don't even recognize I don't recognize the name. Dan has it. Leif Garrett. Leif or Left Garrett. There you go, Pack. That's it. Okay. Let's see if we can find a logo here. Cascade dishwashing detergent is formulated to leave your dishes blank. Cascade dishwashing detergent is formulated to leave your dishes in pieces. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, we're getting a lot of joke answers, but we got a lot of not sparkling clean. Several people had it early on. Cascade dishwashing detergent is formulated to leave your dishes spotless. Dwindle said, I never got spotless dishes. One type of Cascade gets dishes clean with grease-fighting power of blank. One type of Cascade gets dishes clean with grease-fighting powder of blank. Lemons, acid, dawn, sandblazer, TNT, lye, toxic chemicals, twilight. At least 5 of you have it. Sandpaper, comet, WD-40, vinegar. It is indeed, do you know?
I was thinking lemon, but I guess it's not.
It's not lemon. The power of dawn. Of dawn. Cascade Complete is formulated to take care of this task for you. This is hard. Cascade Complete is formulated to take care of this task for you. Yeah, I don't know how you would get this. Oh, Magoo. Pre-washing. Pre-washing. Magoo has it. All right. That was good. Oh, let's get one of those fact cards here. What year was the first 911 call, emergency call made in the U.S.? What year was the first 911 emergency call made in the U.S.? Boy. Looks like everybody's zeroing in on the late 60s, early 70s. When AT&T finally added 9 to the dial. 1492, but no one was listening. All right, let's take a look. You have a guess?
I'm going to say 1965.
Dennis is going 65. I'll go with 69. What year was the first 911 emergency call made in the U.S.? Oh, 1968. 1968. Chat room, I know zero about football. What is the average age of NFL referees? They're all kind of old, aren't they? What is the average age of NFL referees? Say again?
Somebody said 97.
I'm going to go with 60. I'm with Hekanos. No, yeah. 42, 50. Oh, we're Hekanos and I in with the oldest age. Okay, physically, not mentally, 54. 48, 42. All right, let's see what's on the card. A lot of people in the 40s. Average age of NFL referees, 51. Vicky has 50. Oh, and Twisted has 52. 51. What? Chatham, I don't know how you can answer this. How many Instagram followers does a brand need to consistently get 100 likes and comments on posts? How many Instagram followers does a brand need to constantly get 100 likes and comments on posts? Yeah, I gotta think it's got to be way up there, right? I'm going with Pack. I'm going to say 50,000. Do you have a guess?
I'll say 50,000 too.
50,000. Okay. Oh, this can't be. Chat room, this is ridiculous. 2,315. How could that ever be? Okay. All right, we'll do one more. I guess we'll do one more. Oh, what do we have here? I was trying to find from that. Where's that pack of other questions that I had? Oh, here it is. I'll get something else in that other pack, since we know we've never seen them. Name the sitcom that starred Alan Thicke, Kurt Cameron, and Ashley Johnson. The sitcom starring Alan Thicke, Kurt Cameron, and Ashley Johnson. Chat room, you're really good. I may have done Groaning Pains. I don't know if I did it or not, but if I did do it, probably it was titled Groaning Pains in Mad. Oh, and Leonardo DiCaprio joined later on? Wow. Yeah, Growing Pains is it. Because her dressing gloves were made of this, Madonna promoted this delicate fabric as a fashion statement in her Like a Virgin video. Oh my God. Was that the title of it? Mad Frank knows everything about Mad. Lou Silverstone wrote it, and Ange Torres illustrated it. Because the dressing gloves were made of this, Madonna promoted this delicate fabric as a fashion statement for her Like a Virgin video.
It was lace.
Dennis is doing lace, leather. cobwebs, spider webs, lace, more cobwebs, doilies. It is indeed lace. What famous long-haired country artist had a crossover hit and won a Grammy for Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue? You know that?
I know the song.
You know the song? What famously long-haired country artist had a crossover hit and won a Grammy for Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue? I see two correct answers. I see. Okay. Oh, now it's going. Okay. All right. Now everybody's in with it. Okay. Crystal Gale. Crystal Gale. These are good. Chat room, you're very good at this. Oh, now. Lots of luck with this chat room. In 1977. This horse was the first undefeated horse to win the Cripple Crown.
Cripple or triple?
Triple Crown. In 1977, this horse was the first undefeated. What? Undefeated horse to win the Triple Crown. I would say that there is a tremendous number of incorrect answers. Chat room, nobody has it. No one has it. Oh! No, it might have passed earlier, but on my screen now, there are a couple of right answers. Seattle Slew. Seattle Slew. All right, and the final. Oh, my God. What movie has the catchphrase, "No, I am your father"? Oh, there's a little preamble here. Though it is incorrectly reported Darth Vader's catchphrase, the actual line is, "No, I am your father," is from which one? Which one? Oh, okay. All right, we have one with the exact title of the movie. A couple of them. It is indeed. Oh, there we go again. The Empire Strikes Back. That I did do for Mad, and it was called The Empire Strikes Out. The Empire Strikes Out. Was that a George Lucas thing? Because I can tell my George Lucas story. I get Star Wars and Star Trek mixed up. It's Lucas? Okay. So I have a letter from Lucas here on my wall. And he sent one to me and one to Mort Trucker. And to Bill, the publisher. Guys, I just read the satire of my movie. There should be Academy Awards for writing for DeBartolo and for illustration for Mort Drucker. It was incredible, and may the force be with you. And then 2 days later, Bill got a letter from Lucas's attorneys. Mad did a satire on a Lucasfilm, and this is copyright infringement, and we want the original art. And since the satire took up 8 pages or whatever it was, which was 12% of the magazine, we want 12% of the profit from that issue. That's how Bill showed me that. I said, well, what are you going to do? And Bill said, I'm going to make a copy of your letter or Drucker's letter and take a magic marker and write across it, gee, your boss George liked it, which he did. And then, of course, we never heard from the attorneys again. Mad made a profit. In the early days, Mad was a pretty incredible publication. Yeah, you got to love attorneys. Okay, chat room. All right, so I'm going to do a snappy answer. And this I couldn't find it again. It was on Facebook. It was from an Al Jaffe book. And it's a coffee shop, and there's a big Starbucks logo and Starbucks. And the person at the counter says, is this Starbucks? And the person behind the counter says, no. So, no tea? Okay. Oh, snap. Is this Starbucks? All the book said it's a letter to Mad, not to you or to Drucker. Oh, I have the letter here, but it does say there should be Academy Award. Can you get that picture down? That
It's attached to the
it's attached to the wall. Sorry about that. Mm-hmm. No, we stole the sign from the Starbucks down the street. No, you can't get anything for $1 here. No Wendy's. No, it's Sun Mares. Oh, I see. Starbucks Sun Mares. No, we secretly replaced everything with Folgers Crystal. No, it's Sun Does. It's a Dunkin'. No, Buck left his star here. Oh, that's funny. This is Star Schmucks. No, it's a tax service. No, we used to sign to cover up our broken window. No, you're at Dunkin'. It's Battlestar Galactica, Starbucks not here. I'm trying to remember Jaffe's answers. No, it's the Starbucks family. You want to come in and meet everybody? What was the other one? Oh, Starbucks. You mean there's another one? I remember. I forgot what satire it was. It was a takeoff on a crime movie, and in the movie, the guy looking for someone who works at Starbucks, and in the movie, in the satire, I had a panel where the cops go into Starbucks and say, "We're looking for this person. Does he work here?" And the lady behind the counter said, "He used to work here, but he moved to the Starbucks across the street because it's closer to his home." Okay, all right. All right, time to play a little match game. All right. Here we go. Josephine the plumber is a real klutz. Yesterday, she got her plunger stuck on her blank. Josephine the plumber is a real klutz. Yesterday, she got the plunger stuck on her blank. All right. I have my answer and what I think a lot of people are going to write. Josephine the plumber is a real klutz. Yesterday, she got her plunger stuck on her. I'm looking up now. Head, butt, tush, butt, dog, butt, belly button, dog. Boyfriend thinking he would fall in love with her like Cupid. Décolletage. shoulder, as in port butt. Okay. I said I got some matches head, but I put butt in parentheses thinking everybody would write that. Oh, and Dennis matched head. Okay. Jack said, I found an easy way to stop smoking. Every time I am about to put a cigarette in my mouth, I dip it in blank. Jack said, I found an easy way to stop smoking. Every time I think about lighting a cigarette, just before I light a cigarette, I dip it in blank. Oh, I got it. No one's going to match this, but what the hell? I found a way to stop smoking. When I reach for a cigarette, I dip it in blank. Poo, gasoline, industrial smoke, castor oil, my wife's cooking, whiskey, oh my God, water, Tabasco sauce, cement. Oh, Pack NW, thank you. I dip it in the toilet. I was thinking no matches. Dennis put, I dip it in acid. Did you get a match? No one said acid? Okay. Okay. Damon B says, toilet matches water. This guy on Facebook said this week he used the hand. That is indeed true, Mad Frank. Let me just stop this for a second. On Match Game, I would sit right off camera with 30 questions, and Gene Kubelman, the producer, and I would control the flow of the game. If it was a disaster, we just kept doing easier and easier questions because, you know, during commercials, Rayburn would say, this is freaking ridiculous. I'm dying out here. Once he said, just walk on camera. He said, because this is the worst show ever. So when he started asking questions, I just walked by. I said, you see a golf ball come by here? We're playing, stagehands and I are playing golf backstage. Anyway, yes. And that became, with standards and practices, it became that you couldn't do that. And that's why the show changed to 2 cards coming up, A and B. And I guess it was a coin course as to who went first. So if there was one card that was easier than the other, you could not assign it to one person. Okay. Oh. When the pilot walked down the aisle of the aircraft, he made the passengers nervous because he was wearing a blank. When the pilot walked down the aisle in the airplane, it made people nervous because he was wearing a blank. All right. All right, I think we're going to get matches here. All right, I've written, and now I will look up. Oh, a blindfold is a condom is very funny. Sunglasses and carrying a stick. A parachute, a life preserver, a straitjacket, scuba diving outfit, a party hat. A lot of matches. Parachute. And Dennis, you said parachute. Okay. Yeah, that would be a tiebreaker. We'll do one more and then we'll get Charlie. People don't know that there was an eighth dwarf. He never took a bath, and he was called Blanky. People don't know that there was an eighth dwarf. He never took a bath, and he was called Blanky. This would be another tiebreaker. Let's see if everybody has it. Dirty, grossy, smelly, greasy, stinky, little stinky. I did smelly, and Dennis did. Oh, Dennis did smelly too. Smelly. Okay. We do one more. You want to get Charlie? Okay. We'll do one more question while we get our mascot dog. At the nudist colony, there was a formal ball. Fred wore a three-piece outfit, 2 black socks, and a blank. This is from the show, and I didn't write it, and it's hard to answer. At the nudist colony, there was a formal ball. Fred wore a three-piece outfit, 2 black socks, and a blank. Wow. Black socks. Boy, I don't know. Charlie, hang on. I'm going to get no matches. Dennis, do you have an answer for this? At the nudist colony, there's a formal ball. Fred wore a three-piece outfit, 2 black socks and a blank, and a jockstrap. Bow tie, but not on his neck. Nudist colony. What? A hat. Cummerbund. A hat. You matched Vicky. Nose ring, top hat. I was going to say scarf. I said turtleneck, which doesn't make much sense. A smile. Oh, a smile's good. Oh, that's very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally ironed out contractual difference with Charlie and his food handler. A Dickie. Oh, that's very funny. A Dickie. Oh, Mad Frank said top hat's a great answer since it's formal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the roving camera. Okay, cut to the roving camera. Oh, you want to turn the overhead on a little more? Charlie, hang on so you can be seen. Yeah, Charlie, yeah, look at that's them. Charlie, but the chat room wants to see you. All right. He says, where's that food? Where's my snack? Okay, okay. Let's get that tail going. Oh, Charlie, we're on the tail now. We're on the tail. All right, okay. Oh, what a happy boy. All right, now look at that face. Look at this face. Charlie, come look at the camera. See you. Charlie, look up here. Look. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at me. One more. Oh, Charlie, I can't do 2 things at once. I couldn't even play your theme. Okay. All right, Charlie. Say goodbye to the chat room. Charlie's tail has its own rhythm. It really does. You're welcome, Becky. Yeah. Oh, my God. Charlie is going to be 11. Charlie is going to be 11. All right, chat room. So tomorrow night is Giz Wiz. Next Wednesday is Giz Fiz. At the end of the month, Dennis and I are going to a part of the planetarium at the New York museum has been closed for months, and they're reopening it, and they're having a party for a nighttime party for members, which we are for years. So we're going to go to that party Thursday night. So Giz Fiz will be on a Friday, okay? It will not affect Giz Fiz. So I'll see you next Wednesday, and for every Wednesday thereafter. Charlie is now barking for food. Okay, this has been regular. Oh, Charlie, hey, no, we don't do that. No more. This has been regular, old-time, totally unimproved Giz Fiz of Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Becky, Scooter X, OMG Chad, Jammer B, and now I'm going to go to you for your credits, chat room. Chat room full. There we go. Here we go. Corn on the Cob, Butterer, Loke, Hawks Post, Motham Stand-In, Charlie's Good Fairy, Vicky. They're going so fast, chat room. Look at your screen. Chief Donut Inspector. Exterminator looking for Mothman. Have you seen him, says Paul. Q-Tipper. Donut Holder. Show Quality Reducer. That is the tough job. The Show Quality Reducer. Street Lamp Wrangler. Best Girl. Charlie needs more treats. All right, so now I will go back to my camera. Not that camera, this camera. And we'll go to our fade out, which is so slow. Oh, where is that fade out? This is it. So chat room, see you tomorrow night for Giz Fiz. Okay, bye. And in theory, the theme should fade out.